Last night, the BBC broadcast the final part of its adaptation of the classic sci-fi story, The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. For me, one of the greatest books ever written. And I've been looking forward to this series because it's got a great cast and a big budget. And on reflection, I think I can honestly say the series was utter shite. Because in the same way that Doctor Who is now no longer fun, but is instead a recruiting tool for Operation Snowflake, War of the Worlds could have been called War of the Woke. Many barely veiled subtexts on subjects such as climate change, British imperialism, and sexual and racial discrimination. In fact, the message I took from the series The War of the Worlds is that if the Martians invade, anyone caught being guilty of the crime of being a white Englishman deserves everything they get. In a line, chap, looks like we're going to die from the old heat ray, don't you know? Turns out we're all bastards. But this does tie in neatly with a conspiracy theory I've been reading up on. And this theory suggests that the US government and NASA, so you know it's going to be good because it's got NASA in it. I thought they were far too busy convincing everyone that the Earth is round, whereas morons who can't understand gravity think that it's flat. But yes, the US government and NASA are conspiring to carry out a fake alien invasion using CGI and NASA's weaponized satellite network. So they're going to attack various cities around the world to make it look like an alien invasion, allowing the US to seize power. It doesn't state who they're seizing power from, but then, once Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith have defeated the aliens, the world will be in debt to America, and the US will also be raising taxes on its own people to pay for anti-alien weaponry and to cure the alien diseases. Now, there are a number of flaws with this theory. First off, we have to assume that no one is watching NASA's satellites. And also, if NASA has apparently got weaponized satellites, then Russia has as well. And I'm fairly certain the second that anything looking like a missile comes out of one of their satellites, the Russians will nuke the shit out of New York. Secondly, it also assumes that no one realises that all of the weapons being used by the aliens are apparently American-made. I can't see Trump talking his way out of that, using the excuse that we've been selling to Neptune for years. And thirdly, CGI. So let's say they carry this out next year, 2020. That means that in 2030, that CGI has still got to stand up to it. Because watch any film from a few years ago with a lot of computer generated imagery. Avatar, when that came out, it was the most expensive film ever made. It looked amazing. Watch it now, it looks like a shit PS3 game. And also, if the American government wanted to raise taxes, it wouldn't need to stage a fucking alien invasion. It would just raise taxes. It's only a few weeks ago that NASA's Voyager probe, I can't remember which one it was, but it left the solar system. Continue to explore, looking for intelligent life. Well, I hope it finds it, because there's fuck all left down here.